Welcome back. So let's create a new. I'm going to delete everything and what I want to add some text. So I'm just going to use this one and instead of one, I just taking three and I can change the size either like this or you can just select it and you can just click to change. You just need to select every text and you can just change the size from over here as well. Okay, so I just want to show you the all of the effects which we can use. So first of all, there's an option. So here this is the effect. So here you can see you can apply the effects from here, like if none it will become like this is shadow, this is lift, and you can also change the intensity from over here. Okay, so it is giving you many options which you can use, and this is hollow, splice, outline, this is thickness. So there is so many thing available for you. You can make the change as per your requirement, and these are different. You can change the setting from over here like this, and this is the direction. If you want to change the direction of the shadow, here you can see how it is changing over here. Okay, so you can change from over here. You can also change the color of the shadow like this. Okay, so this is for the background. If you want some background and what color you want for the background, you can also change from here, and you can also spread like this, and you can set the roundness from here. You can set the transparency from here, so that will change the color of the background, and you can change the shape, like right now it is. You can just make it like this, and also you can change like this, whether you want it to upward or you want it downward. And you can just, like if you want a banner like this, so you can just create like this. Okay, so these were the effects. You can also set or change the transparency from over here like this. This will be the transparency for whole of the value, and the transparency over here, that was for the background. So that's the difference. This is for the background only, but if you will set the, if you have to change transparency for all of the value of the element, you can just, here you can see the pink color that is also becoming to white. Okay, so that's the difference. And you can just go for some, okay, this is the, okay, I'm just going from the starting. So this is the font. What type of font you want to set, you can just select the fonts from over here. So there are different type of fonts, so I'm just going to use this. So you can just select the font as you want from over here like this. I have selected, so it has changed. After that is the size, how much size of font you want. Okay, next is the color. So you can just change the color as per your requirement. And this is bold, italic, underline, strike through, and this is the uppercase. If you will remove this, and if you will write in a, like, now all in the upper case right now, but I can change it to lower case as well. So what I need to do is I just need to select that, and after that I just need to remove that. So basically this is the font I have selected, and that is uppercase. Okay, so next is alignment. How alignment you want. So this is for the center. Here you can see it is getting change alignment over here. Okay, so next is list, but this is only one value. So but I have selected it. Now it is showing the list, that is 1 2 3. If I want something like this, so it will change accordingly. Okay, you can change by clicking again and again. Next is spacing. So this is for the, let me remove the list first of all. So next is the spacing. You can change the spacing between them by clicking over here, and you can just give the letter spacing and line spacing. Okay, and these are some another options which you can choose or select. So like this you can make the changes. Okay, but you need to select. Okay, let me just use a new one because there were so many effects applied on that, so that was the reason it was showing different values. Now I have selected, now this is three just simple values. So I'm just clicking on spacing, and here you can see. So I just need to select it like this, and here you can see I can make like this, or I can make like this. Here you can see. So you can make the changes accordingly. You can set the spacing as you want. So in somewhere you need to make the changes like this. Okay, and you can do that. So after spacing, this is advanced formatting. Okay, so if you want some text position for superscript like A, then the power of it and subscript. And this is the typography. This we have already covered like this, and effects I have already covered. Animate, you can use the animate, okay, options like typewriter, so it will have some animation effect. So what type of animation effect you want? So this is for the typewriter. You can select different thing, like this is the shift, animate both, on enter, on exit. So these are options you can use. These are pro version. You know, these are not free. So here these are free one, like you can use like this block. So if you have to make some animation, you can just use this type of animations. So there are different type of animations available. You can select as per your requirement. Okay, so these are some different type of effects and animation we can use. Next is the position. So you can select the position, and so here this is only one text, so that's why it is not showing this option. So what I need to do is I'm just going to delete this one. I will click outside, then I will select it again and I will delete it. Now I need to add some elements to the, so I will add some elements so that I will be able to use this option. So what I'm going to use is, I just want to use some images. Okay, let me use some shapes. Okay, I'm just going to use some graphics, like I'm using this as an example. So, and okay, I'm just going to use this one, and some, I want some, background for the background. Just let me search. You can search also if you are looking for something. So these are some background. Here you can see some are paid, some are free. So I'm just going to use someone that is free. I'm going to use this one. So like this you have thing, and I'm just going to add one more thing, that is image, as an example. So I'm just going to use this, but not inside. I just want to put it aside. Okay, like this. So these are some elements present on my website. Sorry, on this, you know, post I'm creating. So here you can see these are placed, and some are getting below, some are getting over. This image is above this image, and this image, and this image as well. So what you can do, first of all, there's an option of, so I'm just going to cover all of these options. So first one is edit. So edit, you can change the image. This PG background remover, that is not available in free plan. You can change the border style from over here if you want, and you can just change the border weight if you want. And I'm just going to select it to back blank. And after that, so this is for the corner roundings you can use, and this is crop if you want to crop some, to you know want some particular aspect ratio. Okay, or you can just rotate as well from here, like if you want to delete it like this, and you can also change the size. Okay, and you can rotate from over here as well. So you can just crop that image. Okay, so, and that is flip, if you want to flip it horizontal or flip vertical. Okay, and this is for the transparency again, which we covered earlier. Next is animate. So these are the same thing which we have covered. Position, and this is copy style. You can just copy the style and paste somewhere else. Next is, like, the important thing is layer. So here you can see it is showing an option of lock. and duplicate. If you want to make it duplicate, and you can also delete. So, and you can just comment on it. So I'm just going to use the option lock. So when you are working on many elements, so what happen, you want to set a lock so that its position will not get changed. If you are doing something, it will keep over here, it will not affect by anything. Okay, so that's why layer is mostly used and very important to use. So its position will remain unchanged. You can just play with another elements. So if you have to unlock it, you can just click over here and you can click on locked button again. So this is the lock. Now next is, you can right click on it and you will see these options. Copy, you can copy the image, copy style, paste, duplicate. You can make the duplicate, you can delete, you can change the layer. So now its position is, here you can see it is above of all of these three image. But what I want to do is, I want the background like this. It is now covering two of the image. So what I want is, I want to send it to back. So what I will do is, I will go to layer and I will click on send to back. So here you can see, now the background is this one and these three images are above that image. You can also change bring to front. Now it is on the front, it is covering all of the images because it is coming in front of all of these three images. Now you can just send backwards. Now it is still covering two images because I have just used the send backwards. If I will send to back, so it will come back to all of the elements. Here you can see. Okay, so like this is the one method. Otherwise what you can do is, you can just select it and you can just click on position, and here you will get these options. Okay, so this is the option forward, you can to front, backward. Okay, and from this layers you can also select, let me finish this one. So you can just align to page, middle, center. Here you can see the changes, bottom, right, top, left. Okay, and you can also change the width from over here. You can click change the ratio, pixel, rotate, you can rotate. As an example, I'm just, so it is rotating like this. Okay, so next is layer. Now it is showing like this, but I can change the layer if I want to make some changes. Now this one is above this. Okay, and now it is, so we can just move the changes. Which layer is on top? This is on top, that's why it is showing in front. Okay, so this image is on top. If I will keep this on top, so it will come over here. If I will keep it on top, so it will come over here. If I will keep this on top, so it will come on top. Okay, so like this you can make the changes. So that's pretty much about this video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.